Now we're doing a mojito, an absolute classic. You'll find that this will most likely be the most ordered drink in here. In a glass. Same kind of procedure with the limes. Cut up limes. These are little wedges I'm cutting, but preferably get a whole lime that you can just do this with. Essentially, the smaller it is, the kind of prettier it looks, and it also is easier for you to get out the juices. It goes in like so. Right, so how much mint do you want in there? It's a very good question. In this case, when they're looking like this, very nice and fresh, I'd use about 2 stems worth of mint. Give a bit of a smack like that, because that actually brings out the flavor and the aroma of the mint leaves, because the smack somehow gets them going. I'm not a biologist. If I would be, I'd explain why. It has something to do with the chlorophyll and leafiness. Alright, agave syrup goes in here, which we all know where it's placed at the moment. Kind of a half pump like that. Can almost go a little bit more. There we go. Go back and do the whole muddling thing. We all know how it's muddled by now. Push down, twist. And when you do the mint one here, it's actually quite important that you do the twist, because you kind of want to break up the mint a little bit, you know. You want to be loving but aggressive. So this is probably the only time when you want to be loving and aggressive at the same time. Alright, so this is looking pretty nice and sweet. Like so. Fill this puppy up with crushed ice. And then mojito obviously is with the rum. We have a version where you can offer vodkas, because vodka is one of those alcohols that actually doesn't taste anything, right? It's called, you know, it's a neat alcohol. So therefore, if people don't like flavoured things, vodka is the choice. But essentially, we're doing a classic mojito, which comes with rum. White rum is the classic, but you can, if you want, feel fancy, you can offer them other things. Ooh, would you like golden rum? If they say yes, charge them a little bit extra for it, just for the fun of it. Alright, we do a double shot of this. Whoop, in like so. And the same sort of violent mixing that I've showed previous, alternatively shaking. Somehow, I prefer if you shake it, because I'm not really sure I trust your violent mixing. Because it has to be really violent mixing. But if you shake it, make sure you don't shake it too much, because then you'll get too much water in there. So just really make sure that it actually gets shaken around. Because what you want the drinks and the leaves and the mints, limes, all sorts everywhere in the drink. Kind of like so. You see how the drink has been all mixed up here. And as decoration, usually what you can do actually is the best thing is when you pick the mint leaves, you just pick the lower ones. If you know there's going to be a night with a lot of cocktails. And then you keep the top ones like this, because this is your perfect decoration right there. You just slide that puppy down there. Obviously you want to shorten it to make sure that it's the right size. Slide this down, top up with more ice, and a lime wedge. Don't have a lime wedge here right now, so I'm just going to use the lemon. Lime wedge like so. Straw in between the lime and the mint. Absolutely beautiful.